Hey, it's Scott Fox. Welcome back to another website review. This one's personalized for our favorite ClickMillionaires.com member, Melinda. Melinda's asked me to take a look at her website, ClaridataCorp.com. I'm going to do this for her because she's one of our favorite Click Millionaires members, a multiple winner of the Featured Member Award, meaning that she's a very helpful and friendly member, and we really appreciate her participation to Click Millionaires. So she's getting this free personalized website review for free. So I hope this is helpful to you, Melinda. Let's take a look at your website together to see what I can complain about. Okay, so Melinda has a background as a programmer, and I think unfortunately that shows a little bit here, Melinda. I know you're in the process of redesigning your site, so I hope you won't take it personally if I pick on this a little bit. Well, that is what you asked me to do. So, yes, I agree. Your site really does need a tune-up. Well, more than a tune-up. How about a complete makeover? I'm not sure where to start. Let's see. Well, the colors all blend into each other, Melinda. I can't see half the stuff that's going on here. I've been on the site a couple times now, and like you have some menus hidden here, and it's blue on blue. I couldn't even see this. And over here, we've got light blue on these black ovals. These are clickable, apparently. These are your main sections, and your navigation is completely hidden. The only thing that I clearly see is login, which is going to be off-putting to most new visitors because they're not ready to log in. It really depends on who you're targeting with this site. I suspect that you're targeting new customers, so if that's the case, I think you need to look at a makeover that really focuses on delivering compelling information about your company and the services you provide. So this About Us stuff, let's see what's under this tab. This really needs to be brought out to the front. Okay, here's what you do. You specialize in all these different languages and types of coding. You have some history here. You're from Texas. Your partnering strategy. This is really interesting stuff. And frankly, I think the most interesting stuff is way down here. Your employees and your community. I mean, that's what needs to be out on the homepage. I want to see Melinda. I want to see some pictures of you. There's no pictures of my friend Melinda on this site. And frankly, it should be right up front. At least, even if you don't want to put your own face, at least some stock photos of some people. This site is very old school, and it doesn't really give me a very warm and fuzzy feeling as a potential customer. Next, I got to pick on, we're moving down from the top, Claridata Corp. Okay, that's the name of your company, but you know what? When I went looking for the site, I typed in claridata.com. Well, that's not your website. It's claridatacorp.com, and that's fine, except for anybody that hears about you through the press and doesn't know where to look. I noticed that claridata.com was for sale. I'd seriously consider buying it. All right, moving along, we talked a little bit about these menus over here. They're a little bit hidden. I would really think about what your top products here and top services are and really prioritize these a bit. There's a lot of stuff here that, I'm not sure what value it's adding or how interested I am in clicking on it. Then we've got this over here. Is anybody really going to call you? Is that what you expect? I mean, if that's how you do business, fine. But that's a very 1980s sort of approach to put your phone number up there, unless you're a retail outlet where you're doing, telemarketing or you're selling a lot of stuff by phone. I'd be surprised if people call you. I guess it can't hurt, but that's such a valuable space. And then you have the date here. I mean, who cares what the date is? That seems really wasteful to me. I would rather see that corner devoted to, I think you're going to know because we talk about this in the Click Millionaires forum all the time. How about an email newsletter sign-up box? That's what that space should be used for, okay? Let's have a newsletter, and let's entice people into signing up for it and giving you their contact information so that you can follow up with them for more sales. Then we've got this big box in the middle. I'm not sure what this is about. There's this little animation of a thing spinning around, clarifying data. How about replacing that with some pictures? Pictures of your team at work, pictures of you, I don't care, pictures of your building, something that makes your company look alive. This is a massive waste of space. Okay, now we've got over here designing, developing, delivering information. Okay, free computer usage policy. So this is a sort of a philosophical approach to how you do business, I guess. Okay, I guess. But how about some products and services? I think the real heart of your stuff over here is this stuff over here. You need to bring this out, make it clear what you're selling and how people can buy it. That's the other thing here. If I want to contact you, there's a phone number up here, I guess, but what if I really wanted to do this technical support center? what do I do? There's no calls to action on this page. You want to set up your products or services, make them look friendly and attractive, and then send people somewhere so they can do something about it. I see no calls to action on this page at all. Next, down below, recently launched. Okay, that's new products you've done. That makes some sense. Let's I'd pump that up a little, I guess. Well, it's pretty big already, but that's more the sort of approach I'm thinking about. Then we've got your looks like a Twitter feed here, which is sitting funny on the page. So I'd fix your spacing there. You LinkedIn, Facebook, you're making a stab at social media marketing. I'm a big fan of that, as you well know, Belinda. I'm not sure this is the best way to do it. I'd rather see you pump up your products and email newsletter, and then maybe toss these in at the bottom. But right now they take up a big chunk of space that I don't think is probably as important as all the space you've given them suggests. All right, now let's dive in here a little deeper. So we're going to go in and look at, say, system development here. What have we got inside here? Now this is the same sort of idea. I guess my same critique would apply. A lot of text, no pictures. You're clearly betraying your background as a systems person, and that's fine, but I think you need to think more visually. These big banners up here, you're not doing yourself any favors with all these sort of vague blue designs. They don't really say anything. I'd much rather see a nice graphic or two that said, well, I'd talk about your products. Website development. How about a nice graphic that says website development? Learn more about our website modules. You've got the copy here, and here's sample projects. That looks good too. We do basic website, content management, internet systems, production accounting. Here you have content management over here. You've got all these products and services, and this really needs to be brought to the forefront. I would give each one an icon or some sort of pretty picture and bring as many of them as possible onto the home page. It looks to me like the site's fairly repetitive because this looks a lot like stuff that I saw somewhere else, like software development. Let's go over here. A little shorter. Okay, this is all right, I guess. But again, how about some visuals and thinking about your search engine optimization strategies as well. Each of these pages should be optimized to promote the delivery of new prospects to your page based on their searches on Google and Bing and Yahoo. So if this page is about software services and sample projects, I'd figure out the keywords that relate to you, like here's interesting, freight account management. Now, I don't know what that is, but that sounds like a pretty specialized service that maybe you guys are offering. Maybe you should have a separate page just for freight account management and really work that keyword so that it can help you attract new customers from people searching for those keywords. I do that on every page. Every page should have a goal. Every product should drive you towards a purchase. So rather than having just one contact page, I'd put contact info on every page, and every page drives towards that. I think these days you probably, rather than phone numbers, you want to have contact forms. So let's see what you have down here. Contact Claridata. Okay, please send a detailed message. Contact one of our departments here, but how do I send you a message? There's no link here, unless I'm missing something. There's your phone number again, but no link. You need an intake form. I like a service called Wufoo, which is a silly name, but WUFOO.com. That's an easy-to-use platform that can provide forms that anybody can use in a WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get, drag-and-drop editing basis. You're a technical person. You could probably come up with your own forms. But I would put this contact link or even the form itself at the bottom of every page. Let us know how we can help you with 3 or 4 qualifying questions, contact info, name, company, what your project is, the timeline, and your budget, and let us get back to you ASAP. And when those come in, boy, you know you've got a live lead. And that could come right into your inbox, Melinda, and hopefully automate a lot of your business. I just don't think a lot of people are going to be picking up the phone to call you these days. That's just not how it works so much anymore, at least in the businesses that I work with. Now, especially the About Us page. You know, I'm a big fan of personalizing About Us pages, and this needs to be more personal. You're one of the most active members on ClickMillionaires.com. You've won all these featured member awards because you're such a friendly person with a lot of great advice for other people. Well, that's your business. This page, it ain't telling me that. Let's see your face. Let's see your team. Let's see some of your achievements. Pump up the copy and make it look like the successful business that I know Claridata is. My fundamental advice for this whole site, frankly, would be to find a template that you can use. You don't have to design this stuff from scratch. Design doesn't look like your guys' forte. You're a systems shop. So either hire somebody to design it or go use an easy-to-use service like Jimdo or CityMax or Homestead.com or Weebly. There's lots of these services out there, and you could pump up this site really easily with a commonly used template to reconfigure this all very quickly and inexpensively. Now, I know you're a web shop yourself, so maybe that's not appealing to you, but if anybody else watches this video, those sorts of recommendations can help professionalize a website very quickly. So Melinda, thanks so much for being an active member at clickmillionaires.com. You got this website review for free. We really appreciate your participation, and I hope this review was really helpful to you in Claridata. Now, if you're watching this and you're not a member of clickmillionaires.com yet, well, you can get this kind of personalized review from me, Scott Fox, for free as a member of the clickmillionaires.com community. Visit clickmillionaires.com and check it out. We'd love to meet you too. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again soon online.